Fiona, Sassy Over 60 here. I've actually got a friend. We're actually off to Lamb Island to do what is it? We're doing a
Feng Shui vision board.
Yeah, Feng Shui vision board day at our friend's place. Yossi, who does Creative Happy Minds, who's our kinesiology tutor. Anyway, I'm actually interviewing my friend Lisa Dixon, who I'm going with, and I learnt kinesiology with Lisa.
Yeah.
And she has a business called Temple Tree Wellness, and it's aimed at 50-plus-year-old women or 40-plus-year-old women who are going through midlife or menopause or feel invisible, lack energy, lack confidence. Anyway, here she is. Now tell us a bit about your business, Lisa, what you do, what your offerings are, and what you can do remotely. Here she is.
Hello.
You don't have to look at the screen.
So I'm a Reiki master teacher. So I love to teach Reiki. And funny enough, I do find there's a lot of older women interested in learning it. So it's been all sorts of ages, but lately it's more like older women because they want to do it for themselves. Maybe their kids, their grandkids, just finding their purpose. Because as you know, Reiki's like a major.
Do you teach Reiki?
Yes.
You teach Reiki? Okay.
So I find that older people are starting to come and be interested in it. So I'm like, oh, this is good.
So what's the benefits of Reiki?
Oh, there's so many. Relaxation, removing like blocks, working through blocks.
Emotional?
That may be like holding you back in life in some way. So yeah, definitely emotional, mentally, physically, spiritually. It really helps them kind of ground into their body. And I say to them to practice it every day because Reiki is like a way of life. It's not just something you do for 5 minutes and then forget about. It's like a daily practice. It's amazing, and you just feel so good. If you're tired, you can energize yourself. If you can't sleep, you can help yourself get to sleep. You can help reduce stress, anxiety. If you have a pain in your body, you can send it there. There's just so many things you can use it for. It's incredible.
So you teach it, but you also
so I also practice it as well.
You in clinic?
In clinic, yep. So
And
I have
remotely?
one-on-one clients in person, and then also remotely. But I do holistic counselling as well, so that kind of can work in together, especially remotely, and I do meditation, and I can get people to close their eyes and tune in and feel into their body where the blocks are, what they look like, what they feel like. Even then it can tie in with past life issues or inner child issues. So I do a lot of modalities, but they work together. So it's really cool. We can really get to the root of a problem.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah. And you also do what else do you do remotely?
Remotely? Well, the holistic counselling I can do remotely. The healing, I can do readings for people, like tuning into their energy, doing like a chakra reading for them, saying which ones are blocked, what's going on, use oracle cards to go with it. So I do, quite a bit of that.
How does that work doing it remotely? What's involved in doing a remote healing session with you, regardless of which one it is?
Yeah, so we either go on a video call and then we can see each other and we can talk, and I can show them what I'm doing. A lot of people like that. They like to be able to see what I'm doing and feel it. But it doesn't have to be on video call. It can be just distant. And then what I'll do, I'll get them to sit down or lie down at the time to, we'll organise a time. And then I'll say, okay, I'm going to start now. I'll just relax, just don't do anything, just breathe. And then I will get in touch with them afterwards and maybe have a chat, or I'll type them out a kind of like a report reading type of thing, and send that to them so they can keep that, they can read it, do some oracle cards for them, send them those. So it works either way in person or distant is as powerful.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Is there anything else you want to share on that? Actually, your main audience, or I know I said it earlier, but who is your target market that you usually work with?
So definitely women. So, I have worked with like men in the past, but I found it's always been predominantly women, and I would say kind of like 40 and over. So those that may be struggling with kids that have left and they get that empty nest feeling and they feel a bit lost. They're like, oh, what's next? What do I do? I've been a mother for so many years, and they might want to go back to work, but they don't know. They feel a bit lost. They don't know what they want to do. So it's kind of finding that spark again within. But it might be health as well. Like there might be health issues they want to work on. Everything's linked. So, your health, your mental well-being, your energy is all linked anyway. So it all works together, and I like to work it as a whole. That's why it's like holistic counselling, and Reiki is holistic because you're working on all levels. So it doesn't matter what they're going through, we can work on it, and we can, help them to a point where they find themselves again and they love themselves again, and they get passionate about what they're doing and life. It's so beautiful to see that. You can see it in their face lights up. It's just amazing. I love it so much.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's really,
That's
really cool. That's my passion.
Awesome. That's fantastic. And there's a lot of women who, particularly in my age group, well, I say my age group 50 plus, but I'm 61. But anyway, but I find that a lot of women, a lot of my friends are 50 plus, and yeah, they're going through all those different emotions and midlife and empty nest periods in their life. So I think that's fantastic. Is there anything else that you want to share? Because what I'll do is I'll share your link to your site, so that anybody who's interested can get in touch with you. But is there anything else you'd like to share?
So I do sound healing as well. Because that's just another aspect to add to it, shifting the energy.
Love sound healing.
And meditation circles. Yeah, so and essential oils as well to help the health and the emotional, and I do the bush flower essences which work on the emotional.
So do you sell
outwards.
those?
Yes.
You sell those?
I make them up for you, depending on what is going on, what you need help with. Yeah.
Awesome.
Then, you can order them.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, well, that's fantastic. So if you're actually interested in Reiki healing on any level, or sound healing or essences, contact Lisa in the link below. We've got an ambulance flying past distracting us. So I'll just put that link in below for you to check out and contact Lisa yourselves, and I'll speak to you next time.